Thank you for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. Hi, my lovelies, my beauties, my royalties. Whew, take that deep breath. Take that deep breath. Ugh, it's been rough. Well, for me, it has. I hope it hasn't for you. And if it has been, deep breath, hydrate, relax. Listen to some good music, watch one of your favorite movies, like find a friend to bond with. That's one thing I'm working on is finding true, genuine friends, people I can authentically talk to and bond with and that I can trust. Yeah. Yeah. Because, yeah, I'm learning because I'm going to talk about this in another episode. But yeah, people are going to probably be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. You keep talking about your dating. And people don't know, like, especially after taking a couple sexology classes and with my anthropology classes and with my women's studies class, I don't know, just with a lot of my education, like a lot of the subjects and how they combine. Dating is habits, dating is mindset, dating is like what you've been through, your environment. And when they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, like all around the world, beauty is seen differently. And just like fashion and things and how the expectations. And so that's going to kind of lead me into the main subject. And don't forget to check out my Patreon. So, anyways, let's get that petty, hot, boiling, scorching hot petty tea. That really petty, petty, petty tea. Add a little sugar today because yeah, it's gonna kind of lean into the Handicapable Black Nerd channel, but yeah, because I don't know, it's like a lot of people don't when Black women especially when we bring up race. You guys always bring up race. You guys always bring up racism. Just be quiet. We voted for Obama. Mm. And look who we got after. And then some people, they realize, oh my gosh, this guy, he can't, blah, blah, blah. But then after, I'm going to give him another chance. I'm going to vote for him again. Even though he has proven, like, just because my pastor said to vote for him, he's never lied, even though he's lied so many times. He's never lied. So okay, yeah, this is gonna be a political, nerdy, dating. Like it's just gonna be all the things. It's a messy, messy episode. It's gonna be as messy as my life. Yes. And I've been thinking lately, because I know I'm probably never gonna be popular on here, which yeah, eh. But at the same time, if I'm gonna screw my life, I might as well make it an all nighter. I'm not going to be a minute man screwing. you know. So, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like if I get to just vent and be myself and open up and be honest and talk about how awful some of these, like Generation Z, why does Generation Z keep trying to match with me? They've got mommy issues, but I recorded an episode about mommy issues and crime. So yeah, I don't know what order. So yeah, just you might want to look it up, but I'm going to try to make sure to remember to put mommy issues in the title. And I'm going to have more mommy issue episodes because while watching some of the true crime and then thinking about my history of dating, I keep ending up with guys with mommy issues. And then Generation Z, why you want a auntie? Okay, honey, why do you need somebody that is literally going to remind you of your mommy? But okay, most of them are Middle Eastern and white, so okay, yeah. So yeah, kinda. Yeah, but why do you want an auntie experience? Like what are you doing? What, like, you want me to bake you cookies, give you milk and stuff? Like what do you want? And if you don't believe me, check out, like, again, check out the Patreon. I'm not gonna be doing as many screenshots because I have so much to upload, especially when that fighter called Mrs. Obama a man. Like, people are just acting like this is brand new. I've got over 100 screenshots of people calling Mrs. Obama a man for the past 2 or 3 years. And even when they were talking about the Olympics and a certain beautiful, amazing Olympian, when she had to quit, oh, the racism, the racist thing. So I don't know, when people keep saying there's no more racism, get over yourselves. You're an idiot in my eyes. This is all in my opinion, like normal. But if you have the nerve to say there's no more racism, you're an absolute idiot. You do not, you have no idea what especially black women go through. And it's really funny because I'm going to be putting, and yeah, each episode I put up receipts, I put up articles showing the history and different things that basically prove my points. And some articles, I actually have some that differ from what I say. It's like a combination, or it does differ. But I try to show that through my life experience, this is what I've been through. So I tell my truth. Articles might disagree, and I show, and that just shows that I'm willing to look at both sides. I'm not willing to date, like, no, Republicans, heck no, MAGA, no, so conservative, heck no. But anyway, I'm gonna put the video from The View up, so make sure you look at that in the first 10 or 15 minutes, because they start talking about who's gonna be running for president. And they talk about age and ageism and Bernie, and it's like, but then they start talking about Bernie went too far. Like, no, no, mm-mm. It's like they want to be scared of socialism. It's like healthcare for all, schooling for all, allowing everybody the opportunity for free. Like, the Statue of Liberty has that sign for a reason. And like, some people might be like, why don't you ever read it? Because you need to look it up and read it yourself. It's like, I do a lot of the research. I post a lot of the things, and ironically, yeah, it's like, especially with my businesses that I'm starting, it's like, yeah, it's gonna mean so much to me. It means so much to me. And learning about my history, being concerned about politics, and I'm gonna have so many videos to tell. Like, within those, since my breakup, it's only been about 6 weeks, 6 or 7. Already, like, there's it proves why I'm gonna probably be single. And I mean, I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm sad, but okay, because I grew up in the church where they say you're gonna get your husband, you're gonna get married, you're gonna blah 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 blah. And but I don't want the Christian guy. I really, like, I've been through so much church trauma, and oh, you're gonna hear the story about Mr. Spider and that, because I don't know. It's just, okay, I'm gonna record that right after this. I have like over 10 videos I need to upload, so that's why over the next few weeks, you're gonna see things in a crazy order, because you're gonna hear me talk about Mr. Spider and how my heartbreak and how I miss him and how I can't believe my dismay. But then other times, I'm gonna, that no good fool, that no good idiot, I can't believe he lied to me. He had no respect for me, blah, blah. It's going to be all mixed up. But this is like my journal. And it's like I wrote on random pages whenever I had a thought. And oh, I forgot, yeah, while I was washing my hair, because y'all I have that good conditioner in my hair right now. But I had a idea for one of my pages where, like, And while I was doing that, I was like, okay, I'm going to record or I'm going to write that down before I record. And I forgot. But now me saying that just reminded me. So I know what I'm going to write. And yeah, yeah. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, this is about the upcoming, with the presidency and everything like that. And some of the Republicans are like, oh, I hope it's AOC because they know how many times women have lost. They've watched Hillary Clinton. They've watched Kamala Harris. They want AOC because she's a woman. They know Republicans, a lot of them will not vote for a woman. Listen to a lot of these pastors. Listen to even the church conference thing. I forgot what they call them, but they're not allowed to have a woman, a female leader, or they'll kick you out. And that Pete Hegseth, his pastor, he basically says we're birthing vessels. And even while dating, like getting on the dating apps, some of the conservative men, like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like, I know I'm not gonna find anybody. I've given up. But it's funny how many conservative men have matched with me. I'm gonna talk so much about this. Because lately I'm like, I even tell them point blank, I'm so honest. We're not compatible, but I'm just curious. Why did you match with me? Because yeah, I'm doing my research. I don't care anymore. Some of the men are like, why would you say that? Oh no, no, but I'm just curious. Why did you match with me? Well, you're so beautiful. You're so pretty, which is a lie. Trust me, I've seen my exes and their girlfriends, and men have, like, yeah, they usually date the same, like the 1 through 10. Usually the girls in the same area. No, I'm not. So that's one reason why when men say I'm beautiful or pretty, I tell them stop. And there's some men who's like, no, I'm going to call you beautiful anyways. Then I block them. I block them. I don't care. I know I'm not. It's like looking at, no, I'm not. Looking at, oh, especially Mr. Spider and Mr. No Heart. Oh, Mr. Lock of Keys. Oh, yeah, I got questions about because sometimes, okay, some of the exes teaches kids don't do special candy. Don't do special candy and don't puff puff. Don't or yeah. I'm not even talking about 420. I'm talking about the yeah. Don't It doesn't do good for the skin, honeys. Oh, and moisturizer, eye cream. Yet keep up with yourselves. Yeah. So I'm gonna do my best to do that, but I already know I'm average. Looking at my exes, girl, they're at like yeah. I'm looking at them, and I know for a fact. So when a lot of these men, you're so beautiful, you're so pretty. No, you're just trying to butter me up. You're just trying to love bomb me, so I'll sleep with you. That's not. Don't waste my time. And or the conservative men. I see you don't have any children, but I see in their profile they have children. So then I'm like, oh, but you have kids. Yeah, but I'm not gonna deal with a woman with kids. And it's like I keep running into that. It reminds me of the Orange Man. The Orange Man keeps getting all like, look at all of his ex-wives. Did any of his ex-wives remarry? Did any of them remarry? I might take that to the nerd channel. Because I find, yeah. Did any of, mm, okay. I got so many questions now. Because I don't think I've ever thought about that until now, really. I kept thinking about the Epstein. Oh, yeah, don't forget about the Epstein files. Or especially if they had in the prenup or whatever that they can get money until they remarry or something. So it's like if that's the case, smart move. That's like chess. Well played. But anyway, yeah, I just think it's crazy how yeah, so many people have said they will not vote for a woman. And yeah, with the dating apps, this is probably going to be a 2 or 3 parter because there's so much with that. But the way Men look at women, is and especially when I tell men that we're not compatible and they ask why, and sometimes I tell the truth. When I know, like when the man says he's conservative and he's wearing a MAGA hat, and in my profile I say I do not date them, sometimes I just block them because I'm like, if I tell you, I mean, one time I did tell him, and that's when he called me the N word. And I'm like, why did you match with me? And that's what you think of me. But then it's really funny how that same guy will turn around and say he's not racist. Yeah. He's just a part time bigot. Yeah, no. He's not full time, just part time. He just clocked in for 10 or 15 minutes, Anyway, the way, like, and a lot of people, oh, Mr. No Heart's mom, I voted for Obama. That doesn't, there are some Republicans who will vote for the black man, especially because certainly they know our history. Some of the Republican white people know our history and they know we're at the bottom of the pyramid. People of color look down on us. They don't think much of us. Even though our ancestors fought for everything, all the rights, them not having a drink out of the black fountain, them not having to not be allowed to eat at certain restaurants or hotel, like stay at hotels and stuff like that, like going to college, we're the reasons why. But we're at the bottom of the pyramid still. So when we fight, we're fighting for all. We're fighting for all freedom, all justice. But then it's really funny when Obama did run and he did do a lot. A lot of black people are like, he didn't do enough for us. It's like, hold up, wait a minute, wait. We got to take baby steps. Okay. Okay. But a lot of them, it's like they just want it for me, for me, for me. No. That's how white people did it, and that's where, like, no. We if we have equality for all, that's all of us. That's all of it's like if we have healthcare for all, one reason we don't have healthcare for all, if you do some history and some reading, you will learn how some people convinced one of the presidents, let's wait until all the black people pass away. Let's wait until they all get sick. Because, yeah, if we give healthcare for all, that's going to keep the black population going. But then also think about 3 to 4 times as many black women pass away from giving birth. They don't want to do research on that. RFK Jr. even admitted, he was like, oh, no, not by race. No, of course not. 3 to 4 times as many black women are passing away. So then the child and the mother passes away. So that's like, you know, 2 stones right there. You know, you know. And yeah, these are my thoughts, and yeah, this is why I'm gonna speak my truth. It's like some people are gonna be saying you're putting the wrong puzzle pieces on the wrong puzzle, whatever. Hey, if I see patterns, if I hear like no, look at the racism, look at how they're trying to tear out our history. But when they say AOC and they are hoping for AOC, look at the pattern of women. Listen to how a lot of voters, and especially Gen Z, how they think of women. Remember what CK said about women. But now his wife is running the company and she's the total opposite of what he said a woman should be. And a lot of these conservative representatives that are going around on social media and on TV are the opposite of what they're telling the women to be. But it's really crazy because they are announcing and saying that they don't want the right to vote. But I wouldn't like, I don't know, I just do they, and then some Republican women only vote to cancel out a Democrats females vote. But women fought really hard to be, because part of me I'm like, oh, so you don't want a bank account? You don't want to be allowed to have a bank account or your own credit card? You don't want that? You don't want to be allowed to start your own business if you want to have your own business. You don't want to be able to travel when you want to travel. You might need permission because in some of these other countries, a woman needs permission to drive. Like, I mean, it's like if we're gonna, and oh, I'm gonna have a whole episode about HUD and the homeless and things because now the Christian community, yeah, some of them they want to make it mandatory for if the homeless person wants a home, they have to go to church and they basically get an attendance slip. Yeah. So they're hoping for AOC because so far a woman has lost every time. We have never had a female president. Vice president, yes, thank you, Kamala, but not. And part of the reason is like she didn't talk about the war and she kept saying that she was going to do and follow what Biden did. It's like, no, have your own stance, have your own voice, show what you want to do. It's like when she was protesting with the McDonald's employees for higher wages, and like to me, she didn't speak up enough. She didn't, her individuality is so amazing. It's like she is so smart and intelligent, but the people who were leading her, it was just idiotic from a marketing perspective. It like especially when you look at how the Orange Man did it, and it's funny because teaching marketing and advertising in college, sometimes I'm teaching the students how the Orange Man did it, and they didn't even click. They didn't even know. They didn't even notice. They didn't even know, like some of the like, because I remember some of the students, like I'm like, oh, okay, so what did you guys learn? And they start literally telling me the bullet points of how the Orange Man did. Those are the key things they remembered in the class, but then none of them realized what I was teaching them. Mm-mm. Especially with repetition, especially starting young. Because, yeah, pay attention to how, even with the marketing, even with like getting on to the Joe Rogan podcast and certain podcasts where you get them young, the demographic is young, saying the exact things they want to hear. And especially we're with a generation that's not going to look it up. Especially the church community, they're not going to look it up. A lot of them just go straight to the pastor. They listen to what the pastor says. The pastor's always right. The pastor's going to give them the correct directions and everything like that. And look at where we're at now. So a lot of them are saying, yeah, I hope it's AOC because they're hoping she loses. I'm hoping that AOC looks at like Hillary and Kamala and look at the missteps, because especially Hillary in that case, but then turn around and look at what the Orange Man, that frustrated me. I'm just like, hold up, wait a minute. So but then I have to remember, I'm going to cover this on the Nerd here channel, but the heroine versus the hero, when the female does it, it's not that great. It's okay. It's decent, whatever. But when the man does it, bravo, amazing encore. That's kind of like with the basic family, with the patriarchy. When the wife takes care of the kids and makes the lunches and takes them to the park and takes them to the doctor's appointments, that's her job. She's supposed to. But when the man does it, oh my gosh, you're so amazing, bravo. But yeah. But switch it over and let the woman be the leader. Let the woman be in charge. Let the woman have some power. Yeah. Then things switch. Mindsets like, hold up, no, that's not good enough. She's not good enough. She's too emotional. I mean, okay, I have so much to add to my Excel sheet for episodes because even emotional intimacy, I've noticed like so many men are not, and that's one reason I'm giving up on emotional intimacy because that's one reason why so many men say I'm so great with conversation, because I feel like empathy comes out of life stories and embracing and talking and telling the truth, which is what I do on my channel. But Mr. Spider had like I I just thought once he opened up, and don't worry, I'm going to talk about this in another episode, but yeah, it's like with no heart and spite, they have so much in common. It's scary. It's scary how much they have in common. But one is a mama's boy, one, yeah, that's opposite, but they were both very manipulative with and liars, and they had the game plan, or it was only to make their exes jealous. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this is gonna, oh wow, I'm probably gonna talk about this in quite a few episodes because I understand what Joy was saying. Like Sarah, oh, I disagree with her so much. And she's a moderate, but quote unquote moderate, because she leans more Republican, but she claims to be a moderate. I mean, yeah. So I don't. But when Joy was saying she's being realistic, we gotta win. Yeah, I think a lot of black women we're just like yeah, because Project 2025 didn't scare anybody. Black women, we kept telling everybody Project 2025, his name's in it how many times? And look at the people who are following him, leading him, talking to him, like having commentary. Look at the people he's hiring for his team. No one listened to us. No, they didn't. And now look at how much of Project 2025 is going on now. And they have a part two that they're working on. And 4th of July. Hate groups walking around. He did not bring that up. But what did he say when Black Lives Matter were protesting outside of the White House? He asked his security people, the police people or whatever, if they could shoot at their legs, aim at their legs. And they were just like, we can't do that. He was upset. He was upset. Peaceful protest. Okay. Oh, I gotta find the video. Dang it. I think I might have taken a screenshot. I'm not sure. I hope I did. But did you guys hear that on the 4th of July, some like hundreds of people, I think around 100 or 300 people got arrested for taking over a city? They broke down windows and everything, but they didn't talk about it because they were white. Whenever it's a black people, oh, they tear up the cities, they do this, and this. See, and this is one reason why I know people are not gonna like my episode. When I talked about how when the Knicks won, how they were burning down buses, and when it's white people, they're not going to bring it up. And I'm not always right, but babies, I am right. Oh my gosh. It's like I was so correct with it. And this is what I was saying, be careful. And like when we win a game, instead, can we plant some flowers? Can we do something? Can we celebrate it in a way where it's growth? Where it's coming together, where we're showing love? Why do we have to destroy? But yeah, I talked about that in another episode. But yeah, it's just there's so many things within this country with mental health and stuff. Ugh. But I get what Joy was saying. And I'm going to, yeah, there's so many episodes I'm going to need to bring this up. But I wish it didn't need to be a white man. And even when she brought up, like, the probability of voting for a gay man, listen to how a lot of people put down the LGBTQ community. It's disgusting. It's awful. We still have so much bigotry with LGBTQ and race. It's like, look at how people are talking about the vice president's wife still. Come on. Thank you so much for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handy capable. But most importantly, I am human and you're human too.